Hey there everybody, Phil here for AndroidCentral.com, and we have the HTC Flyer. It's the Best Buy version, it is the Wi-Fi only version, and it will be available May 22nd. So let's crack this thing open. There is the 7-inch tablet itself. We'll come back to that in a second here. Anything else in the box worth looking at? Not really. We do have instructions showing how to remove something. We'll get into that in a minute. It's actually sort of kind of important. Some weird little void stickers, I don't know. Literature of various sorts that we will never read. There is the massive power brick that comes with this thing, and it's not actually a true micro USB plug, right? It's one of those weird class whatever, but traditional micro USB charges it just fine. And there you have another cable to go along with it. So let's dive into this thing and actually look at the tablet, shall we? So it's a 7-inch tablet. It's actually running a modified version of Android 2.3. So it's gingerbread, but different, right? So there's the lock screen. We've seen that before, and we've already got the browser open. So it looks and feels, a lot like regular Android. I like this lock screen a lot, right? So if you want to go to the camera, you just drag the camera in there, opens it up, nice, quick. Can't wait to get this on more phones. It's already been ported over, right? There's the other interesting thing. Has buttons on either side there. They don't rotate like on some of the other new HTC phones, but when you rotate the screen, the buttons switch, so that's kind of cool. What else? So we've got home screens, and we've seen this before. We've showed this to you before, but really nice little transitions between them. Let's just talk about some of them while we're here. HTC has long been known for its awesome weather graphics, and that continues here on the Flyer. And you can't hear it, but you actually get a little bit of noise with these two little sounds and thunder and clouds and cool stuff. So you can change between cities that you have preloaded on here. And it's just beautiful. It's gorgeous. I can't wait for you guys to play with this and see it. So HTC really has outdone itself again with its weather feature. It's just incredible how well it does. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I could play with this all day. I might well. That's it. Review's off. We're just gonna... Okay, now we'll keep going. What's next? We got a blank screen. You can put on there whatever you want. So, the same general Android principles, right? Widgets, icons, whatever. You actually have a bookshelf on here. Very nice to see. It comes preloaded with a number of books too. So let's just open up Dracula. And Bram Stoker. So let's see how the... ooh, yeah, that's nice. Very nice screen size for this. The tablet's not too heavy. And kind of your usual things. So, and we actually have a store as well, so we can go buy new books if we want. Cool. You can also use the Google Books or Kindle or Nook or whatever, but this is what's preloaded. So, nicely done. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, there's the quick spin through all the home screens. That's very cool. So, there's our shelf again. Watch. So this is a video watching app, right? You can also purchase new movies to watch, rent, whatever. It'll be interesting to see how this stands up to something like Google Movies, which is brand new and obviously not on here yet. But it's nice that we're getting more and more services to be able to do it legitimately. I like to see that. Here is your app launcher. So same look and feel as what we have on, say, the Droid Incredible 2, right? So it goes page by page and doesn't scroll all the way through. I like scrolling all the way through, but that's just me, and that's a small thing. There we have our other shortcuts down here. Evernote, back to the bookshelf, watch, and then you have your personalized button. We're used to that on some of the newer Sense phones as well, so you can change your wallpaper and ringtones and all that stuff. Let's see what else. Let's dive into the settings and about. And so you see things look fairly normal. They're in slightly different orders, but there we are. Android 2.3.3, Sense 2.1. So, it's a different experience than Gingerbread, right? And you're going to have to, or than Honeycomb. And not necessarily worse, but here's the thing we need to, really interesting feature for the Flyer is the stylus, the pen. So here's the way it works. We've seen demos on this before, right? You got your two buttons there. There's this little icon down here in the bottom right, a little button. If you tap it, you get a couple options. And one of them is to take a screenshot, and then you can start drawing. So you can draw on home screens, you can draw on the web browser, bunch of different apps, and whenever you can have the option to do it, the little button down there in the bottom right will light up and it tells you, hey. Now here's the thing I don't like. So you start drawing and then you have these other options down there, and the pen does not activate them. You have to use your finger, so it kind of breaks the flow of it a little bit. The pen itself and the action of it, I'm not crazy about yet. Here it is how you do it on a web page. So you see it takes a screenshot and it starts drawing. I'm getting a little more used to it, but at first it was almost like metal on glass. I mean, that's not what it is, but that's kind of how it felt to me, and it was really just jarring on my teeth and didn't enjoy it. You can see I don't actually have Flash loaded on here yet. Let's see. So there's a web browser, by the way. So pretty standard web browser. So again, you just start drawing. I don't know how useful this is going to be. I think some of you guys will really enjoy it. I've never been a note taker. There's Evernote. This thing has deep Evernote integration, so if you're way into Evernote, that's cool. And we're just going to keep drawing. So, it's going to take a little used to with the drawing and note taking. My handwriting's horrible anyway. The other feature, and we're not going to show it to you right now, but we've showed it to you before, is that if you're in the note taking application, it will record the ambient sound so you have a context. So here is the actual physicality of the device. You have volume rockers, normal. You got speakers on the back. It's unibody metal. It's very, very nice construction, as you would totally expect from HTC. That bottom part won't come off, and there's your weird micro USB port, like so. Now, here's the thing about the top. So you push in the middle, and this thing should maybe pop open. No, it's not easy. It's not easy. Oh yeah. 3.5 millimeter headphone jack and a power button. As I distract from trying to open it, there we go. All right, so we got this thing open, and there's really only one reason why you want to open it, and that is the micro SD card slot. No removable battery. We're okay with that, I guess. The battery should be big enough to get you through the day, I would think. But that is your micro SD card. So if you need to pop it in and out, you're not going to want to. Other specs, you got a 5 megapixel camera on the back and a 1.3 in the front, 32 gigs of storage inside, 1 gigabyte of RAM, and a 1.5 gigahertz processor, so it's plenty fast. So there you go, guys. A very quick look at the brand new HTC Flyer, Wi-Fi only, from Best Buy. See you later.